Your team didn't read the email again. So now, you're the one summarizing. You're the one explaining. You're the one walking through what they should have already reviewed before coming to the meeting. You've become the meeting's verbal summary machine. And the worst part? You'll do the same thing next week. Here are 3 ways to stop doing their pre-work for them, starting with your next meeting. So here's what's really happening. You planned a potluck, but you're the only one who brought food. So now you're serving everyone from your dish while they sit and wait. So that's not potluck, that's catering. As long as you keep catering, they'll keep showing up hungry. But here's the thing, it's not because they don't care. Cal Newport calls this attention residue. When your teachers walk into that meeting, their brains are still stuck on third period, on that parent email, on the stack of ungraded papers sitting on their desk. Their working memory is completely full. Jeff Bezos ran into the same problem with his executive team, and his solution is something you can steal for your next meeting. But first, here's how Newport explains what's happening. It's not the execution of a small task that creates distraction. It's the cognitive effort required to remember it, worry about it, and eventually find time for it. That pre-work email, it landed in an inbox with 47 other unread messages. Okay, so here's what Bezos noticed. Just like high school kids, executives will bluff their way through a meeting as if they've read the memo, because they're busy. And if billionaires with assistants can't get their people to do the pre-work, maybe it's not a willpower problem. Maybe it's a systems problem. The first fix takes 3 minutes and you can use it in your next meeting. Way number 1, the study hall start. Here's what Bezos did at Amazon. Every meeting starts with what he calls study hall. The first 6 minutes is silence. Everyone reads the memo together, right there in the room. No pre-work required. No bluffing possible. Now, you don't have 6-page memos like in Amazon, but you do have articles. You have data sets, protocols, things people should review before discussing. So still the structure used by Amazon. So start your next collaborative learning team meeting like this. We're going to take 3 minutes to review this together. As you read, jot down 1 insight and 1 question. Then we'll discuss. 3 minutes, that's all it takes. You just went from spending 20 minutes as the verbal summary machine to 3 minutes where everyone prepares their own contribution. You're not catering anymore. Everyone just made their own dish together at the table. But here's where most leaders mess this up. They do the silent reading and then jump straight into open discussion. And the same 2 people who always talk, you know who they are, they dominate again. Way number 2, the quick share round. After 3 minutes silent read, don't open the floor for discussion. Instead, do a quick share round. Go around the table, have each person share their 1 insight or 1 question. No discussion yet. No responding. Just surfacing the thinking. For a team of 6, this takes 2 or 3 minutes. But watch what happens. The quiet teacher who never speaks, she just contributed before the loud voice could take over. The person who always says, I agree with what she said, he had to come up with his own thought. The one that was half checked out, well, now she is accountable to say something, so she actually read it. Everyone put something on the table before the conversation started. In the Fearless Organization, Amy Edmondson's research at Harvard found that the highest performing teams have 2 things: high psychological safety and high accountability. It's not one without the other, it's both. And that quick share round gives you both. It's safe, contributes equally, no one's put on the spot for a wrong answer, and it's accountable. You can't hide. You have to bring something. Now, the study hall start and the quick share round, they rescue the meeting when people show up cold. They're recovery strategies. What if you could prevent the problem in the first place? Way number 3, rotating preparation roles. Think about your last few meetings. Who prepared the agenda? You. Who pulled the data? You. Who sent the pre-reading? You. And who facilitated the discussion? You. If you're doing all of that, why would anyone else prepare? You've trained them that you'll handle it. The fix is rotating roles. Not everyone takes turn facilitating. That's too vague. I mean specific roles with specific preparation requirements. Data presenter pulls and analyzes the student data before the meeting. Can't show up without it. Everyone's waiting on them. Facilitator reviews the agenda, prepares discussion questions, keeps time, owns the flow of the discussion. The protocol leader knows the protocol inside out, guides the team through each step. And this is the key. They're responsible for gathering any materials the team needs to run that protocol. And the process observer watches the team dynamics, gives feedback at the end on how the group worked together. Do you notice something? Most roles require bringing something. When the role requires materials, the materials show up. But don't skip the rotation. When everyone has taken a turn in each role, they understand what it requires, and they hold each other more accountable. So research from the team behind Crucial Accountability found something important. In weak teams, there's no accountability. In mediocre teams, the boss is the accountability. And in high-performing teams, peers hold each other accountable. Rotating roles builds that peer accountability into the structure. You're not policing preparation anymore. The system is. So back to that potluck metaphor. When you assign who's bringing what, you bring the salad, you bring the main dish, and I'll bring the dessert. Suddenly, everyone has skin in the game, and nobody leaves the table hungry. So, 3 ways to stop losing half your meeting to catch up. The study hall start gives everyone time to prepare at the table. The quick share round make everyone contribute before discussion starts. And rotating preparation roles assign roles that require bringing something. But here's the truth. If you've ever assigned someone a role and they still show up unprepared, well, that's not a structure problem. That's a behavior design problem. So how do you build a system where preparation is easier than not preparing? That's the next video. Hey, subscribe so you don't miss it. I've put together a 1-page meeting rescue protocol you can use in your next collaborative learning team meeting. The link is in the description. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.